iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. Ha, now then, Morgan Mammila, where is your money? Where is your mouth? Chippa United facing Mamelodi Sundowns. Morgan Mammila. One thing that's positive about that, well, there are many positive aspects about someone who's boisterous. They say that it's not bragging if you can back it up. One positive aspect of it is that when he was playing Paris, he was like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. At least he got a draw. Now he's going to play Sundowns, and he's like, we'll see what's going to happen this weekend. You know, at the very least, if you are his players, he's not saying, so shy, wala, it is Vige. He's giving you the confidence. You hope that it spreads through all the team. Tso Vilakazi, our analyst, Chippa United, Mamelodi Sundowns. In theory, we know which one is the bigger side, but they have to travel to PE. What do you make of that game, sir?
Mr. Geo kunjani mfethu? Angibulise wena, ngibulise uJustice, ngibulise uJunior. Nginibulisa na nemakhaya. Ngicela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka njobe njalo ngichike futhi. Mr. Geo, you know, I one thing that makes me to like Coach Morgan is that he's giving you a confidence. You know, there's nothing that beats a coach to give a confidence to his players. And you know, Mr. Geo, if those boys they don't take what a coach is saying, I don't know what is it that they want to take. Because it shows that he believes in his players. So players, they need to believe in themselves and believe in the coach to say whatever that is giving them in terms of instructions for a game, they must take them. Look at against the Pirates. You know, the second half, as we were saying, if he's got good analysis, people are seven Zanabo, they will point. And the Pirates, they're using the fullbacks to initiate the attack, and they've got spaces behind. So why can't you capitalize on that? And he did by using Ulontuzana on the left, this boy Umulenga, and it almost paid off. You know, and it shows that he does have a good team, you know, in his hands.
I think one other thing you can learn about the game he played against the Pirates is that ngabafana adlalana ngabo nge-first half. I'm thinking about this player now where they're in very good opportunity. I just forgot his name. That he can start with Abo Mammila, the team that he started with in the second half to make those changes. He doesn't need to start with players that are going to be liabilities for him.
Yeah, you know, the tricky part when I'm thinking is that you as a coach, you need also to be smart in your team, in your players, that look, I cannot put all those eggs in one basket again, because if I'm going to put it, everything there, and then you'll find that the other egg cracks, then I'm going to have a problem.
What I'm trying to say, so my point is that there's going to be a point where by the second half the game is gone. There has to be a danger. Abo Libito, for example, with such liabilities for him. Whereas in the second half, when he introduces Ronaldo, Marman, Umulenga, Amigo Memela, at least when there's that attacking threat with Sundowns, the game can be a little bit balanced. Although we expect, obviously, that Sundowns is a stronger team, should score, but when there's that attacking threat, Mulenga had such a good game. Goodman Musele, incredible game. I've never seen him so much on the front foot, attacking so much positive football as well. Sundowns, on the other side, had a practice session against the Golden Arrows as well. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Look, they just have to roll up their sleeves and say, let's go and fight. You know, and for coach, you know, against Sundowns, just go out, you know, because if uzoti ufuna ukuphanja uze ushayale right there, because Sundowns is so difficult. So in the Sundowns, they can just finish the game first half, as you just said. Akaqale ngabo, Mr. Keo, because they've shown quality. You know, Musele, reminded me when he was playing as a centre back for Baroka and comes into that midfield when they've got a ball to add a number. He did very, very well. So that's another test for him again against a midfielder, Sundowns. But I still believe that, Sundowns pound to pound, yes, you can't match my players cheaper, but I've got to believe that, as a team, I think they can give Sundowns something to think about because, seeing Mammila coming in, Mulenga in, the chances that he had, especially the one that Umakaula had to make that tackle. So it says a lot. Especially Sundowns, I don't know whether Umuta will be back.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the other thing I'm thinking about, so as you say that, is that we haven't seen a team since Umudao got injured, I think against Swallows. We have not yet had an opportunity to see a team try to exploit that. In fact, what we've seen is Ukrand Kekana literally so overlapping so much that they denied him a goal. It was an obvious goal. So he's actually having fun on that right flag. Chippa Mengesi said that we need to start converting these draws into wins. He said that the Orlando Pirates game was a dessert. It was a starter. Manje, it's going to be the main course in Mamelodi Sundowns. What's your score prediction, sir?
Mr. Kewo, the Sundowns will win, Mr. Kewo. They will win because of, pound to pound. Players, individual brilliance they do have as a group, as a team, departments, they are superior. If they can't get it a goal as a group, they'll get it a goal using their individual brilliance. And Sundowns will win the game.
There you go. WSP.co.za can go there and bet this weekend and have fun, enjoy. It's the return of a lot of leagues as well. Tonight will be the first opportunity for people to see Harry Kane in the colours of Bayern Munich. I think they're either playing Wolfsburg or Werder Bremen. It's a team in green though. That's how my mind registered it. It's tonight. Harry Kane is going to score a hat-trick, of course, in the Farmers League, Bundesliga, one league winner in 11 years. Kumnandi ke xa uyiChippa United ube nenkokheli ekuphefumlelayo ngeconfidence. Nithi nihamba niyoluza pha at least believe babe nizawina even though you're playing against a superior team. So we'll see how that unfolds. Very quickly, so Sunday, 3 p.m, Kaizer Chiefs versus TS Galaxy. Okay, let me do this quickly. Because sometimes you remember these things and sometimes you don't remember. Chiefs, I think, have had all results possible so far, a win, a draw, and a loss. ETS Galaxy on the other side, but they drew 0-0 against Chippa, they won 1-0 against Cape Town Spurs, and then they lost 2-1 against Stellenbosch. So now they've had actually all results. It's the same thing as well. They playing, TS Galaxy being the home team. I remember the last time that they played, there was a red card. It was exactly in that run where Chiefs were getting so many red cards, but they were not utilizing it. They were not scoring goals, even though he played 60 minutes with a team that has a red card. They have a different coach now, Mule Finseki. What do you think, is there any agency for them to start getting you results, Chiefs?
Mr. Geo, when we are at Chiefs, Pirates and Sundowns, unfortunately, when you go to those teams, they need the results now, not tomorrow. That's the unfortunate part. Mr. Geo, I'm a question for life. Abafana basepefeni.
Baphuma eAthlon Stadium, baphuma baphuma ngenkani igap encane kangaka bangena izidudla ezingakangami zaphuma zangeza izami Cape Town City yangena iChiefs ku-MTN 8 kodwa ke yahlangana noGoliath Sundowns. But anyways, that's a story for another day. Your expectation for that game, sir?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, Mr. Keo. They've played the draw, I think, last season. Even though TS Galaxy got a red card where I believe that at that time the coach didn't really capitalize on that. And hope, even Mtseki was also, I would say he was also involved in the team, but behind the scenes. So I hope they've learned from that to say, look, when the team gets a red card, how to balance the team. Because I always believe, Mr. Nkeo, that as a coach, when you plan games, you plan based on what if we get a red card, us, we get a red card, how are we gonna put things together? And what if the opponents, they get a red card, how are we gonna put things together? Or while the players are still warming up, one of them gets maybe hamstring or a crown or whatever the case may be. Now you have to change that player in the lineup and put somebody else. How do you balance your team? So that's one thing that I'm worried ngayo lapha ku Chiefs ukuthi can they really find those solutions when izinto ezinjalo zenzakala egamini, because if they don't find solutions, I think they will play a draw again. But if they will find solutions, I think look, Chiefs after the win against Ilontuza, I think the confidence is cooler. Looking at how Cape Town City they were, against them, looking the ball around, creating chances, always in the box of Chiefs. Chiefs, they have to put their heads, everything in that goal line to defend the ball, and they've managed to get a goal using that hole. That hole, then they have to use that hole to get through. So I hope this time things will be better. I see them challenging each other because TS Galaxy, they've got a tendency of surprising you with the football that they play. They're playing and the players individually, you'll see, they've got decent players that they can make things happen. Like Park. I team Sugas and Dota I sorry I'm a course for life. I buy 3 point by charter little spread babu and higher. I can indlela Tipruza Uzagatle Monenale no Castillo Lapano Gene Poxin. So I think that will be a bit of advantage over no silent at least instinct kengati is something yana. So yeah, my course will be.
But when I never yellow Caleb. The Black Panther! When I go Black Panther so.
Mr. Game actually the hip hop artist. Akahamba enza amashow ashayile into ya ngasho ngathi angeke ukora ama penalty kanje ufuna sikuvume ukora kahle fengu ulibambe first defender uthi step over udlule ufinish yabo uDipruza he's not
Caleb yena ungcono kuno Dipruza Caleb the Black Panther bimenye mana Caleb
Mr. Now Dipruza shine net man lo
uzoyishaya njani net umuntu bamfaka ebenchini
no usemnikile chance udanga gore penalty aphathwa ama cramp bese ayaphuma afuna ukudlala next game so simbonile zathi hayi uyasiphazamisa lo hlala ndoda ngeke sithola ama penalty every game so mele sizicreate ama chance sizikorele so I'm fit khona ngwenye abantu bani khona esayiniwe nje sifuna ukubona nayo ubani Gonzalez or ubani sifuna ukumbona naye angezike kuyajayiveke naye ke manje angagora ama goal.
There you go. Farewell to one of my favorite players, Bimenyimana. Until we meet again, sir. We had great moments together. I gave you a nickname. Everyone in South Africa knew you as a Black Panther because of me, Bimenyimana. So, farewell, sir. We'll see each other in the next life. It is good TV. It is good times. We'll betting. Thank you for watching us.